Okay, this box is for Lucas Codado. Last bit of the starter decks going to Brazil. I wouldn't be doing this myself on the streets of New York if my wife was willing to. She's like, I ain't taking no 20 some odd pound box to the post office. You're on your own. So fair enough. I hope the recipients in Brazil enjoy the contents and enjoy all the starter decks. Fab for life, guys. Fab for life.
We have a spicy Fabled Hunters episode lined up for you, but first, we'd like to ask you for your support.
We're asking for your support for our Patreon for Fabled Hunters. That also goes to support our team, Fabled Runaways.
Fabled Runaways.
We just had a huge score this national season.
You don't say!
We're the U.S. national champs.
Thanks to Charles Dunn of the Fabled Runaways. We had 4 out of 8, 50% of the top 8.
And Singapore,
because of Gordon Co. Let's go, Gordon Co. We're finally making a name for ourselves, and we appreciate everybody's support.
If you want to check out our Patreon, we'll include a link in the description below. For $5 a month, you get access to our, at this point, pretty extensive backlog of videos. We also come out with 2 videos at least every month that talk about personal finances and also the mindset of how to win.
All the proceeds will go to Yuanji and the Runaways. I'm not keeping any of it. I'm also giving my own contribution outside of this channel. So please join us on this journey and let's go Runaways, everybody. All right. Welcome to Fabled Hunters.
I'm Yuanji.
I'm Saint.
And today we're gonna open some stuff.
That's right. Classic Fabled Hunters. We're gonna do a little mail day, not the ordinary mail day.
Yeah.
As you saw in our pre-credit scene, we had attempted to supply the citizens of Brazil with many decks. Unfortunately, the box got returned about 4 months later, and here it says importation prohibited via the operator of Correios BR, Office of Exchange of Rio de Janeiro.
Dude, they thought you were trying to smuggle some stuff into Brazil. Contraband.
Yeah, refused by customs. So I got in touch with Lucas 4 months after, which was about last March. Lucas was like, oh crap, we'll figure something out. And then we caught up a couple weeks ago. He's like, oh, I've got some friends in Florida and they could help me bring it to Brazil somehow, forwarding or something.
Yeah.
And it'll be a lot easier. Maybe they'll just bring it in direct. So it's going to be up to Big Baby to repack this, and she'll be pissed, but the job's got to get done. So yeah, this whole box came back from Brazil. It's all beat up and stuff now.
I can't wait to just put in the clip afterwards of Saint actually being the one. It's like, you know when I said that
my wife would help. Yeah. Likely story.
Yeah, so what are we opening today?
Okay, there's another box.
We got a big box from
Goblin Reserve, right? Yep, you guys saw the beginning of the transaction, which honestly, this Icelander is what I've been after since Worlds, because this is the only PCG 10 that came out of Worlds, and it was a paper label, but because of Hank's relationship with Matt Rogers and Robert Miller, they agreed to try to basically reproduce the World's label, not in paper, but in their metal label, and it was successful.
That's very cool.
Yeah, I don't know that they're willing to replicate this for everybody else, but this is the only Icelander that was created at Worlds, and I like her in 10. I generally like nice things. So Hank was normally not willing to sell this card to me.
Yeah.
But he was like, hey man, I saw that the sorcery assets, the sorcery cases were up in value. I wanted to liquidate it, and I had in good faith asked around and tried to help him sell it at the price he was asking for.
Yeah.
Which was higher than they're worth right now, because they had surged and then sorcery actually went down with the hype cycle like everything else. And Hank was just like, you know what, it's a meaningful amount of money for me, so if you could, please help a bro out. And in the end I was like, you know what, a lot of people are being dicks. They want to either trade stuff into it, or they want whatever. They want like to lowball and give you like 60% of what you're asking for.
Yeah.
Or they're like, oh, give me a second, let me get back to you with an offer, which is just normal like TCG World stuff. You know what I'm talking about, right? A lot of time wasting. And I was like, tell you what, man, if you sell me the Icelander, I'll agree to be the bag holder.
Yeah.
So don't try this in the future again. This isn't going to work every time. I just felt...
Not unless you have...
Not unless you have
collectibles.
some premium collectibles, exactly. So he wasn't really interested in the money for the Icelander, but the Icelander plus a alpha case of sorcery was worth it to him. So let's... Hopefully there's... I mean, he's already paid. This is one of the few exceptions where, because of how many times I've seen the guy, I'm just 100.0% confident that there is a case of alpha sorcery in there.
Yeah.
I hope.
So we can't do the unboxing on the table. It's a little bit too large.
Yeah. But whoa. Hey. So also, I just wanted to show everybody that, because a lot of people asked, a lot of people were in the comments, they're like, oh, look, hey, look, it's such a great game, Saint, you should get into sorcery. And that's the sorcery case, the alpha case. Here is some...
Are these like starter kits, or...?
Elements precon decks. These are the precon decks, the pre-constructed decks. So I've got 2 precon decks and a sorcery alpha case. All sealed, all nice. I guess it's 6 alpha boxes and 2 precon decks from Hank. And I didn't actually want these assets, but since everybody was like, Saint, do you own sorcery? What do you think about sorcery? I just want to say on camera that these could all go to 0. It doesn't matter to me. I was just trying to help a friend out. I was trying to help him out. I was trying to help him get liquidity. And in the end, I saw a window for me to get this Icelander. I'm in for over 5K on all this stuff. But again, I wasn't going to pay 5K for an Icelander. This stuff made it work. And I guess I'm bag holding for sorcery. I'm still rather ambivalent about it because it could go to 1,000 a box, which are 10,000 a box. I don't really care, but it's also cool just to have some alpha product anyway.
You know, one positive that I can say about sorcery as a game, just looking at the packages, is that at least they look like they're trying to run like a legitimate operation.
Oh yeah,
right. They got the branded seals. Everything looks nice.
Yep, and like I said, I am good old MTG collectible buddies with Eric Olofsson, aka Eric Curiosa, the founder of Sorcery TCG.
Yep.
And as a result, I generally wouldn't say anything negative. I don't want to hype it up or say anything overtly positive about it, but there are a couple of cool art pieces. More than just a couple. There's a lot of cool art. The gameplay, the grid format, that's probably not for me. But the game does look collectible, so who knows? These will just go in a closet somewhere. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Hank. This is what it was all about. This is the big package that I've been waiting for months, and many people in the community. And not to lay blame. Like, I'm seriously enthusiastic and happy to have this box have arrived just today. Rudy Diudane, 17 Creative Endeavors, LLC. I think this is a project that started in June, and he said he was going to do it. He said he had visualized it and done sketches about the card, and although she is not in the meta right now, because presumably there's going to be a Dorinthia playmat here, presumably, and they weren't cheap, but not even despite them not being cheap, I believe Rudy Diudane sold out of all of them, and it was an honor for me to have, been the recipient of the prototype. I believe I received the prototype. Oh crap! There's more than that in here. Oh my God! There's a whole stash. Okay, there's a whole stash. This is actually rather serious. Okay. Let's. Wow.
Oh, we have the FaBled.
Yes, this is the, we've got a replication, a reproduction of the FaBled playmat, right?
This looks so sick.
The Tunic playmats. The OG one looks probably even better.
Yeah, but this is like the it's neoprene. Probably the original one also had like the metallic materials.
Yeah. There was one. There was a one with the metallic materials. I got 3 of them.
Oh.
And speak of the devil, this is the reproduced one, not from FaBled, but replicated by Rudy himself, Rudy Diudane. That's a pretty sick
This
one.
is like, in the light, it's ridiculous. I don't think I could play like a competitive game of Flesh and Blood with this on the planet. It'd be like too distracting.
Yeah.
It's like you're like shining the light in your eyes.
Limited 30. This is number 18. Number 18 out of 30. So that is gorgeous. This is a beautiful. Just catching that on camera is amazing. So glad to have purchased one of these. This is very special. I specifically got one to take out with me, and I got one to hook my boy up,
Oh, sick.
Yuanji. And I think we're gonna save one for a future giveaway to the Fab fans, Fab fam out there. So I'm going to put these away. The 18 to 30 obviously is going to go behind some plastic and get stored up. But one last look. That is, oh my God, that is just beautiful.
Man, this is actually, I think Rudy D does good work.
Yep.
But
This
I
is
think
peak Rudy
this
D.
is peak.
Yeah. This is some of the best pieces he's done, and I've seen a lot of his stuff. And obviously, this, my OG, like big black label playmat, serialized 1 of 1, was very nice, and I still appreciate it. That's why I feature it usually at the base of the what is it, the overhead cam right here. But this is a step above. I think he already outdid himself when there was the They Came as One.
Oh yeah,
right.
yeah.
The 3 Ulama, Emrakul, and Kozilek.
Yeah.
The 3 Eldrazi Titans, and he launched his career in MTG off of that with Rudy Prime's help, right, of Alpha Investments. So this is the next step, the next evolution of Rudy's product.
And this is also kind of sick.
Yes.
You got all of the...
Yeah, you got Dorinthia.
The standard stuff.
Yeah, you've got Crown of Providence, you've got Courage of Bladehold, you've got Bolters, you've got, I think that Braveforge Bracers, right? You've got some other stained glass stuff. Is this Route? This is Route.
Yeah, and then
you've got
Route,
Dustpath
Pilgrimage.
Pilgrimage. You've got just Dory holding that, plus holding a thing. Hala Goldenheim, right? Spoils of War.
Yeah.
This is Sharpened Steel, right? This is Singing Steelblade, Supremacy.
Yeah, Supremacy.
Steelblade Supremacy. This is Twinning Blade.
They're so cool.
What is here? This is Rhinar versus Dorinthia.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
My God, this is a really, really beautiful map. So these are the flat ones, but even the flat ones, it's got the foiling of 17 creative endeavors plus Dorinthia Iron Song banner. Right.
I'm usually like a playmat hater.
Yeah.
Like, just in terms of like collectibles. Obviously, like whatever, people are gonna collect what they like. But I feel like these playmats, I can understand why people would want these.
Oh, they're numbered too. 21, 22, 52.
You got a certificate?
Yes. Wow. Certificate first certifies Saint Hung, a great friend, as the veritable owner of an originally designed limited edition and hand-pressed rainbow foil playmat titled Stained Glass Samedi Volume 2 Dorinthia Iron Song Banner Lifetime Warranty by Rudy Diudone, 8/7/2023. It took him a while to get these together, but wow. Here I have...
Dude, these are like way too distracting.
This is
like,
FaBled. But this is the material is this so just beautiful. Elevated. I mean, you know what? It doesn't do it justice if it isn't laid flat. That is wow. I do believe he gave me this one as an extra, but my God, do you see that? Hold on,
and he has like a little bit of the cold foiling-esque type of material.
Yeah, this is just another level. And I think I have 2. Wow, he gave me number 12 as a gift, so I guess I could play with it.
Yeah.
But this is the FaBled version. This is literally he put the little FaBled icon here, the logo here.
Yeah.
And this is numero uno. So thank you so much. I only remember paying for 1, but you gave me number 1 of the run, and you gave me number 12 as well as a toss-in, because Rudy knows some of the stuff I would never play with, but I would literally rock Dory on this map.
Hey, we gotta get Saint at one of these events sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next time we go out to like I don't know Worlds or something,
Mm-hmm.
we gotta do like a side event. Like you like are there for like I don't know a couple hours. We play a few rounds.
Yeah.
On the Dorinthia Playmat.
On the Dorinthia Playmat,
Yeah.
for sure. So I'd like to do the same thing, but Yuanji, 21, 22, or 52? I'm guessing 21, right?
Yeah, I'll take 21.
21. Good old lucky blackjack. I got one for Yuanji. I got one as my backup, but one will go to the viewers. I would have given Yuanji 12, but this is a gift from Rudy himself, a saint, a great friend. So can't re-gift gifts, but I really do appreciate that extra toss-in of number 12.
We might do.
I'll probably add in the before and after of Rudy. I think he had some videos on Facebook.
Yeah.
And we can show you the process that he put in, because you can look at it and you can tell that the gentleman has put in, I'd say easily 10 plus hours of work to do this, because this is hand created.
Like 100.
A lot. A double-digit amount of hours in. I'm saying each playmat, because he made like
each
50
playmat.
of these. Yeah.
Sure.
Each playmat alone, I've heard, takes him a double-digit amount of hours.
Yeah.
So,
That I can believe.
yes. Again, I really appreciate it. This is a really beautiful piece.
You know what word comes to mind when I see these?
Yeah.
A craftsman.
Craftsman. Yes. Really peak level workmanship, and that's why we've supported Rudy and 17 Creative Endeavors since the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And this chapter is no different. We look forward to seeing what Rudy, cooks up next, because the man is the true chef. The true, most decorated chef of Playmats.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. That's right. So thank you so much, Rudolph Diodane, the Rudy in the North of 17 Creative Endeavors. I truly appreciate the gift, and the FaBled Hunters will always be out here to support you. We might need to talk about a FaBled Runaways collaboration soon.
Maybe. Speaking of FaBled Runaways, I gotta live up to my... I have like a reputation for being a no playmat player.
Oh yeah?
But I might also give these away on the FaBled Runaways channel as well.
Okay.
Just as like a show of appreciation and to spread, maybe like whoever wins it, maybe they're gonna be patrons of Rudy D in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you again, Rudy Diodane, and thank you viewers for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, twiddle that notification button, and we'll see you next time. Bye.